As I approach 50, I've been reflecting on the journey I have taken and the lessons I've learned along the way. There is something about hitting this milestone that makes you look back and realize how much you have grown. There are so many things I wish I could go back and tell my younger self, and today I want to share 5 of the biggest life lessons that have shaped who I am and how I approach things in life. If you're navigating a new chapter in life or reflecting on your own journey, I think this lesson will resonate with you too. Self-acceptance. The first lesson I've learned is about self-acceptance. It took me a long time to stop chasing perfection and realize that I am enough just as I am. I used to spend so much time trying to fit into boxes, meeting expectations, and live up to what I thought should be. But I have come to understand that real freedom comes when you accept yourself flaws and all. So if you have ever struggled with feeling not enough, knowing that you are not alone, and the moment you embrace yourself as you are, things start to shift. The importance of setting boundaries. The second lesson is importance of setting boundaries. For so long, I stretched myself too thin, always trying to please everyone, whether it was at work, with friends, or even with family. But I've learned the hard way that you can't pour from an empty cup. Now, I understand that it is okay to say no and prioritize my own well-being. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It is essential. Don't let fear run your life. Fear has been a constant theme in my life. But one of the biggest lessons I've learned is that it doesn't have to run the show. Fear is always going to be there. But I have realized it is about learning to act in spite of it. There were so many opportunities I've missed out on because I let fear hold me back. Now, when fear shows up, I remind myself that it is just a sign of growing, and I try to push through it. Value relationship, but also value my alone time. As I have gotten older, I've come to appreciate the value of relationships. The people you surround yourself with really matter. They can lift you up or bring you down. But just as important is learning to value your alone time. Being comfortable with your own company is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. I've learned that it is in those quiet moments that you really connect with who you are. It is never too late to try something new. Finally, one of the biggest lessons I've learned is that it is never too late to try something new. Whether it is picking up a new hobby, changing careers, or setting a personal goal, age is just a number. I used to think that certain things had to happen by a certain age, but life doesn't work like that. You can't reinvent yourself at any time. So if there is something you have been thinking about doing, don't let age hold you back. Now is the perfect time. These are just few of the lessons I've learned by 50, and I am sure there is so much more to come. I'm excited for what's next, and I hope these lessons help you reflect on your own journey. I would love to hear from you, whether you're approaching 50 or any other milestone. What life lessons have you learned along the way? Share them with me in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. In the next episode, I will be talking about how I am finally letting go of years of self-doubt and stepping into the new chapter with more confidence than ever before. So make sure to hit subscribe and join me on this journey.